Hey guys, EC Network here, coming at you with another video. So Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated is often regarded as the best iteration of Scooby Doo, and we all assume that based on the way the show ended that it ended on the writer's terms, but it turns out that wasn't exactly true. According to an interview on ScoobyAddicts.com where they interviewed Mitch Watson, who was one of the head developers of the season, Watson actually said that they were working on a third season at one point. He says exactly, Tony and I always intended to end it like it did. We did actually work out what would happen if there was a third season, which they wanted overseas where the show was a global hit, but unfortunately it never happened. He goes on to say, our plan was to pick up the third season with the gang driving off to meet Harlan Ellison at college and solving mysteries along the way with many of the classic monsters popping up. We were also going to introduce a brand new long-term mystery that revolved around the college. We had it ready to go, but unfortunately 2 seasons was it. So yeah, it turns out that they were going to do a third season of Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated at one point. But honestly, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, I think it's good that the show ended when it did. Because when a show's plot concludes, they had one plot that was supposed to be around, the whole show was supposed to revolve around it. And when that plot comes to a conclusion, obviously, generally speaking, the show would then come to a close. But in this case, they wanted to continue it on a third season where they would then move on to college, which honestly, I feel like at that point you're overstaying your welcome. Because it comes to a point when a show is at its conclusion, when the plot is over, and then many of cases when creators or network executives decide, hey, this is so popular, let's just continue it, the show then dips in quality. And then fans of the show say, oh wow, it really should have ended off when the plot ended. So I feel like that's probably what would have happened with Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated. I think it would have overstayed its welcome if they did a third season. Like, listen, I love Mystery Inc., and I would love for them to do another Scooby Doo iteration in a similar vein to that. I would love to see another darker Scooby-Doo that actually has a consistent plot throughout the entire series. Like, hey, they can take this third season idea and they can make it its own show. I'd be perfectly fine with that. I just feel like Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated is perfect the way it is, and adding on a third season of Mystery Incorporated may just end up tainting the name of Mystery Inc. Like I said before, the show's perfect the way it is right now. The plot was a 2-season plot. It all resolved itself at the end. There was resolution to everything. There were no further questions left unanswered. And the show ended. So adding a third season would have just been kind of continuing the show and making it overstay its welcome. But like I said, hey, make this idea you had for a third season of Mystery Incorporated, take that whole idea, make it its own show. There's no reason not to. People loved Mystery Inc., and I'm sure they would love a show in the same vein as Mystery Inc., taking place with the gang in college and all that good stuff that they had planned for Season 3. Anyways, let me know in the comment section below if you would have wanted to see a Season 3 of Mystery Inc., or if you agree with me that the show would have then overstayed its welcome. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.